All right, wrestling fans, let's get started. Tonight's opener is a tables match. The winner determined when one competitor puts their opponent through a table. This match is brought to you by A1 Roofing and North Beach Television, the exclusive home of Rogue Wrestling Attractions. Making his way to the ring, he is known throughout the region as the most beautiful wrestler in the entire Pacific Northwest. 5'11" and 212 pounds. He is the ideal reflection, Christopher Ryseck.
Christopher Ryseck is no stranger to the RWA ring. He has been here a number of times, wrestling for Rogue Wrestling Attractions. His first time in the historic Olympic Stadium, as far as I know. I'm not sure if the Ideal Reflection has made an opportunity to get to the Northwest before, but these fans at Hoquiam are looking at it for the first time.
Well, he's getting a really nice ovation by some of the crowd out here. He might actually be the crowd favorite coming into this one.
He is very well known within RWA. I mean, he's been here for a number of matches, but he really has been proving himself and growing this fan base. His win-loss record might not be showing what is actually happening with him. He's had a number of losses that have bruised his ego a little bit, but the ego of the Ideal Reflection is one that does not get shaded too easily. So, I mean, he feels that he's overlooked despite this losing record.
And as they say with a tables match, you don't have to be the most athletic. You just have to have the most guts and the opportunity to send your opponent through a table. These two are looking to literally smash their way up the ladder via the tables.
The Ideal Reflection, again, has been seen in the RWA matches and inside the ring a number of times.
Besides the fact that I am better looking than every individual in this city of Hoquiam, Washington, I want to know what I did to deserve to be in a tables match. The answer is nothing. And as I look around this crowd here tonight, it is safe to say that this is the most hideous crowd I have seen in my entire life. RWA management has been screwing me left and right. They have been trying to keep me out of the spotlight and in the main event where I deserve. And instead I'm in the opening match being punished by being in a tables match. So when I smash JB Moonshine through a table, I will prove to each and every one of you why I am the most beautiful wrestler in the Pacific Northwest. I will prove to RWA management that I belong in the spotlight from here on out. So in order for me to do that, I am demanding that you morons stop booing me right now.
Well, that brought it.
And his opponent,
the RWA ring, JB Moonshine, making his return here to an RWA event. I wouldn't be surprised if JB Moonshine's made his way to a Loggers Playday here at Olympic Stadium.
He hails from the hills of Appalachia. He's 5'11" and weighs 200 proof.
Like I was saying, JB Moonshine looks like he could be here for a Loggers play day at Olympic Stadium, but professional wrestling at Olympic Stadium, we were trying to look back, finding any records we can. I think this is an absolute first time for this historic stadium.
And I believe so, too. I've asked some of my friends at the Daily World, some archivists at the Timberland Library also, to take a look. No one has been able to find anything. We were speculating that maybe Portland Wrestling may have come out here, to Olympic Stadium.
Some sort of exhibition at a Splash
something.
Festival. I mean, this stadium's been here since 1938, so it's possible. I mean, it has seen the legacies of things like the Ports, the Loggers, the Gulls. Even you look at the Bearcats and some of these others who have come through this. This place was absolutely built for such an amazing sports entertainment, and we are so thankful to be here tonight as part of the Hoquiam Hullabaloo, America's 250th celebration.
And Johnny did a nice job of kicking it off with that national anthem, too. That was well done.
He is patriotic, if nothing less. The Ideal Reflection is taking his time getting into the ring. We haven't even rung the bell yet, but still just kind of testing, getting a whiff off JB's Moonshine, and not something the Ideal Reflection, not good for those facial muscles. He moisturizes quite a bit, so I don't know if that Moonshine, that'll burn any hair you might have left off of you.
Well, he did allow some of us a little sniff and even a taste if we wanted it. I'll be honest with you.
You can smell it from across the room.
Exactly. You can smell it across the room, and a few people did try it, and I think the EMT next to me pretty much had to break out the ice water and a little bit of, saline to kind of ease those.
Get an eye wash stationed out here.
Yeah.
JB Moonshine, again, he looks like he could be a local boy, maybe from just outside the city limits, just somewhere off a logging road where nobody can see it too much. The Ideal Reflection not gaining a ton of fans here in Hoquiam, despite his efforts.
Well, it was a good start, but then he opened his mouth, unfortunately. There you go.
Our lead referee, sign guy, started it. I was going to say the first action coming from the Ideal Reflection, Christopher Ryseck, as they kind of taking their time and getting the adulations from the crowd as much as possible. But I don't think Ryseck was liking how much cheers that he was getting compared to how many JB were getting.
A couple arm drags from JB there, getting Ryseck moving around. I know Ryseck does not like that. He wants to be in full control so he can prance and preen his way around the ring.
Which is completely understandable why he has been so kind of against this tables match. I mean, he is someone, strictly many times in his matches, he'll say the only rule is not in the face. He is very protective. So to go up against a brawler like JB Moonshine, someone who really wants to scrap in a tables match, this is out of the element for Christopher Ryseck. But with his record the way it is, I think that he really wants to move up that ladder and be seen as more of a mainstay and a staple here. And so sometimes you got to step out of your box a little bit and try something new. He might be stepping out of everyone's box. He might be walking out.
Well, he has been a mainstay here in RWA for years. He is, he continues to say that he doesn't like the area, but he sure loves coming back here to wrestle.
He's not going to be, there's not going to be any sort of countouts or anything like that.
Nope.
No pinfalls, no submissions in this tables match. It's first person through a table loses. And, table is a table. JB Moonshine taking the first table action. I mean,
and Ryseck is asking, not in the face, not in the face.
Going through a table, is it sideways or up and down? You never know. And tables can be used for all sorts of weapons, as JB is showing right now. It doesn't always have to be just throwing someone through. I mean, every part of that table can be a weapon. Ryseck can see that as well. JB got a little overconfident, forgetting how big that table was, blocking his view of the ideal reflection, and Ryseck taking advantage of that, knocking his opponent to the ground on the outside.
Yeah, right. JB Moonshine took a little too much time getting that table in the ring, and Ryseck kind of took advantage.
The size of these tables, you really can see that if you are trying to get it into the ring for that finish, you're going to have some view blockage.
Very much, and right in the yam bag right there, unfortunately for JB, the rope.
And second time kind of taking advantage a little bit earlier with JB's back turn and taking it again with this kind of hardcore match. I mean, in the essence of the tables being involved, it is bringing out a different kind of Ryseck that we have not seen here in RWA. If you've watched the career of Christopher Ryseck, he is known to take any advantage he might have in a match, but something like this, I have not seen him in the ring taking into this kind of aggression.
Well, this might actually be the type of match that would wake up the RWA management to actually start moving him up. You know, if he's able to get out of his comfort level, show that he's got a little bit more in the arrow quiver in his moves, maybe that's what they're looking for.
I know. I mean, what a way to kick off Red, White, and Bruised here at the Olympic Stadium with a tables match. I mean, there's so many fans here that I was talking to some of them earlier in the lobby here at the Olympic Stadium and talking about that they either had not been to a wrestling show before or they had been to a wrestling show when they were younger and now they're bringing their kids back. So it's an opportunity to really shine and start it off and see what professional wrestling is about. Starting off with a match like this is great. It's an incredible showcase for both of these two men. But I know that Christopher Ryseck, he really wants main event status. First match on a card, while a match such as this can really bring in all sorts of attention and really bring out the best of both of them, it is not main event status, and that's what he wants. One table down.
No, that doesn't count as a win there, Ryseck. Sorry. Novel, but not a victory. Belly-to-belly suplex right there.
One less table available at ringside. And if Ryseck has a couple more losses like that and misses like that, this VIP table up front, they might be next to go because a table is a table for the winners of this match. As a reminder, it is the first person through the table who loses. Not a pin, not a submission, not a count out.
Well, there's plenty of tables floating around here at the Olympic Stadium. I know the VIPs are enjoying some of the food and drink around here, but just depends on what they can move from here.
Some novel moves from Christopher Ryseck, trying to almost shove his opponent through the table, but it doesn't really work if you're flat against the ring.
Well, that's the widow's kiss is one version of that move. Although that might be the table kiss with there. And JB, I don't know if JB might be. I don't know if he knows where he is right now.
He was trying to get a rest in the corner and trying to hold on while Ryseck pulled him away, knocked the wind out of him. JB Moonshine, either the moonshine is wearing off or he just needs a second to catch his breath because he is taking time to recover while Ryseck seems to be moving at a feverish pace. I mean, you look at Christopher Ryseck, calls himself the ideal reflection. I mean, he is sculpted like marble. That the man takes a lot of time to work on his body, work on his cardio, and it is showing. JB Moonshine, maybe a little more sitting, maybe a little more sitting and grinning and spitting with the moonshine. And I just hope that the gas tank is still there with him if he can get some sort of pick-me-up. He might need a little shot from the outside.
Right now the sleeper isn't exactly working, but I was going to note about Ryseck there. Yeah, he's basically kind of sculpted from marble. Unfortunately, his skin looks like caramel.
JB Moonshine getting a slight advantage, some little refuge away from the storm that is Christopher Ryseck.
Swig. Are we looking at a Popeye moment here?
He's got that gummy juice. Getting that second wind. I mean, that'll
Lariat.
knock the hair off you.
There he goes. Flying elbow. Little momentum for JD right here. No, took too much time.
JB Moonshine doing a little peacocking.
DDT onto the table.
Ryseck stuck like a dart into that table. Not through, though. Does not count as a win. Sign guy, checking, making sure that the table is, in fact, still in one piece. So does not count for the win.
I'll tell you what, we probably have one of the best officials in the Northwest with Sign Guy. He will call this pretty much straight down the middle. These guys will not be able to get away with anything. Although you can. It's pretty much no rules except for the tables, right?
Exactly. JB Moonshine found himself another table, getting that in the ring. Might need a little help from Sign Guy to actually
Sign
get it
Guy
in there.
helped. Oh, thank you very much there.
Well, it is a tables match. There's only so much he can do. He's not pinning. He's not counting out. So might as well help the ring crew a little bit.
Right.
JB looking to bring that third table into the ring and see if he can get that advantage over Ryseck. Match ends as soon as one of them goes through the table, but no luck so far. This is the first opportunity that really kind of close to the opportunity. Ryseck leaning on that table. JB Moonshine taking some risks here outdoors.
The weather here is a little slippery. I'm not too sure if these ropes are stable.
Ryseck hiding behind Sign Guy. JB Moonshine.
Another shot to the yam bag.
This with the assist from Sign Guy almost as got shoved into the corner, knocking JB loose. Ryseck looking to take advantage of this opportunity.
Looks like he's got him set up for a superplex here. No, Super Hurricane Rana. And through the table.
Christopher Ryseck putting JB Moonshine through that table.
I'll tell you what, that was probably one of the best matches I've seen Christopher Ryseck have in RWA, period.
Yeah,
absolutely was on his game. So was JB Moonshine, so that makes it just that much better. This makes that victory just that much better.
It was not an easy win for Christopher Ryseck, but yeah, I've not seen his gas tank that full. That he was energetic through the entire match. Now, this is going to get that attention. Kenny Cash, I know he's watching in the back. I'm sure that he is going to be able to see it and see where Ryseck needs to be in this division and in this promotion.
Well, I think he moved up several spots right there. That was a match Ryseck needed to move up here. He got it.
Not only for his confidence, but for just the pay window as well.
Sure. Well, confidence-wise, he has plenty of it. It's everything else being put together, and it came together tonight.